Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 2 in Kruger, and we literally just turned out of our camp spot. We got up early, 4:30 this morning, and well, we saw some hippos walking right here immediately in the morning. Thought maybe they were water buffaloes, but they're hippos just wandering around. A little one and a big one, if you can call any of them little ones. Oh, nice. So yesterday we headed south down the Sabi River, and we had a magical experience, as you guys know if you saw that episode. Wow. But today we just crossed the Sabi River. I had a good night's sleep. I think Snow is tossing, turning, dreaming about cats, because we did not find any cats, unfortunately, yesterday. Now, we had a great day, so I don't want that to steal the show, but we got up at 4, I got up at 4, Snow got up at 5 this morning because we wanted to get out of the gate of the campsite, which didn't open till 5:30. So with our campsite, you had to be in at 6, gates closed, and they open at 5:30. If you're caught outside the gates, you gotta pay a fine. So anyway, we got up early this morning because we are looking for lions and leopards and cheetahs.
We'll take anything.
Now I can tell you, when you put your eye in that lens and you get up close and personal with these beautiful animals, it is magic. We watch them eat, we watch them, well, just live, and it's cool. But we are looking for cats today. Guys, we're taking a different route today, and since we've seen the hippos and crossed the river, it has been slow. We haven't even seen any cat food, but here is the first little bit of cat food along the way. These are impalas, and this is what we see the most of.
We got an elephant to the right, but he's too far away to stop.
Big elephant to the right.
Activity starting.
So Snow says it's starting to heat up. Come on, guys. Good vibes to the universe. We're looking for cats.
We made a decision. We'll never know if it was the right or wrong decision, but we decided to turn around. Our road was feeling just a little bit too empty, and yes, we know we're spoiled. We were seeing giraffes and elephants and some cool stuff, but we made the turnaround to go back to ride along the river where we know there are going to be more animals. On the way back, we saw some nice ostriches, though.
Yeah, part of the problem is like we were an hour and a half heading up that way, and there was just no cat food. I mean, normally we see a lot of impalas and stuff like that, and it was extremely sparse. And so we just made a decision, if there isn't a lot of food source for the wild animals, for the cats, there's probably not going to be cats. And yeah, there was just a lot more activity over here. So we're headed back, and we're seeing all this food here.
Yeah, there's the impalas. And you're not going to have the big animals if there's nothing for them to eat. But as we were crossing back over the river, we saw a really cool black bird of some sort doing some fishing. And then we got some hippo shots where they're just starting to lounge in for the day and get settled. But then there's a little rapid area right there under the bridge. And there were a couple of hippos that were in what I'm going to call the hippo jacuzzi. And another one was slowly making his way down to join his buddies at the spa. But they're big and clumsy, and it took him a while to walk down those rocks. But you could tell as soon as he got down there, he was like, "Ah, I made it to the spa." If I was a hippo, that's where I would stay all day.
It's been a good morning, guys, but it was slow, and we were looking hard. We did see a cool hyena, though.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah, we were behind him, so you got hyena butt shot, but still, any kind of hyena shot's a good one.
And it was a spotted hyena, so we haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Up in Namibia, we saw the brown hyena.
All right, let's see if we made the right decision. He's pretty. We have been rewarded for our turnaround. Not with a cat, but something even better because we've never seen it before. Right out here, Kurt's got the big camera on it, are four African wild dogs. They're rare, they're difficult to see, and this is a very special sighting. You can see their teeth. They were just laying around. They're doing a little moving around and playing now.
One keeps being.
Yeah, they're marking their territory quite a bit. But man, this makes today worth it. An animal we've never seen. Now for the dog lovers out there, or the pet lovers, we call this thing an African wild dog. But what you need to know about it is an extremely vicious predator. It will eat its prey alive. As it chases it down, it'll just take big chunks out of it. It does not go for the kill. It'll just pick at it piece by piece until it eventually dies. So even though they may look like a dog that could be a domestic pet, they are not. It's about 10 o'clock. And we're making our way up this road following the Sabi River. And the most exciting thing we've seen so far, of course, is the wild dogs. We still haven't seen any cats. But what we're learning from talking to guides and other people as you pass them on the road is that nobody's seeing cats today. In fact, a guide stopped us and asked us if we had seen anything. And he was very excited when we told him about the wild dogs down the road. So it seems like it's just a slow cat day. So we're going to just shift gears. Instead of chasing cats, we're going to take in anything we see. And we've seen some baboons with cute, teeny tiny little babies just playing on the side of the road. We've seen 2 mama monkeys with 2 tiny baby monkeys, not baboons. And several different kinds of antelope. One just now that we don't know the name of. So we're speeding up to slow down a little bit, I guess, because when we get in an area where it's thick and we can't see anything, we've picked up speed a little bit. And we're just slowing down in the clear areas to scan for things a little bit better. We've had some really cool giraffe experiences right on the road. And anytime you see a giraffe, it's just absolutely magic. And watching the baboons is actually a lot of fun too. They all seem to have little personalities and their own little characteristics. But that is an update of what's going on. We're not going to get upset by not seeing cats because we are in Kruger National Park, driving around in our house, just looking for animals. And I don't know anybody that should be allowed to complain about that. So let's see what else we can find today, guys. That's Curt trying to talk to the baboons, by the way.
All right, guys, we are employing a new strategy and a new driver. Fresh start looking for these cats. It has been another beautiful morning here, and let me just tell you, the terrain changes through this park. And when we started off this morning, we were in a lot of grassy areas with a little bit of shrubs and trees, and now we're kind of back into a little mixed area. So if you can see, the elephants just come through here and just knock these trees down and tear them out, and it creates a lot of open spaces so you can look back in there. I mean, these cats, they hide so well, and so really we're just kind of riding along here looking for shadows, looking for movement mainly, and looking for something that doesn't fit in. Now, if you guys have been watching us for a long time, you know we're really good at spotting animals and birds. I mean, we've got lots of practice, lots of experience, and both Snow and I are pretty good. We know what we're looking for. But these darn cats prove to be elusive. Even when we saw those wild dogs back there, I'm telling you, I was watching them in the camera. I had them locked on, and they'd lay down, and with their spots, they would just disappear into the background. A couple quick things. The terrain has definitely changed up through here. We've kind of come up through some little hills, and there are some big boulder areas, and all of a sudden you just get this big pile of these big round boulders, really pretty. And so we're enjoying the scenery, and we were kind of riding along looking for cats. And we ran into a couple. We actually put them in our video that we met all the way back when we first got to Strasbourg, Las Lagoas, the southernmost tip of Africa. Lagoas. But anyway, we ran into them and chatted with them, and that was fun. And yeah, we're back on the road.
Well, they also told us, because we passed each other, they're coming from where we're going. And they said a little ways up the road, they saw 2 cheetahs sitting under a shade tree. Maybe they'll still be there when we get there.
As I said, we've kind of come into a changed environment, and as we have, not only have we started seeing boulders, but there's also more grasslands, and that brings grazing animals like zebras. And look at them all looking at us. And there's a lot of them here, and also something we haven't seen today, Cape buffalo. So there's quite a few of them out here, and we haven't seen wildebeest in South Africa yet. And well, we just saw a bunch of those. Now with these grazing animals, the only pain is they've always got their heads down in the grass, so it's tough to get a nice face shot. The zebras look up and give you a cool shot, but the wildebeest and the buffaloes, they don't care. They just keep eating. But they're big, beautiful creatures. It's heating up, and we are having fun. I forgot to mention, there's another way that we find wildlife here. Not only do we look for movements, shadows, different colors, anything that looks out of place, you can also look for a line of cars. Now this is only a couple, and they are locked in on these buffalo over here. Pop in for a quick little update. We just stopped off at a little rest stop, and we got a little drink. We looked at the food and opted out. They had a board there of stuff that was spotted in the park yesterday and today. Lions, cheetahs, all that stuff, wild dogs. Somebody had put on the board where we saw the wild dogs, and there was 3 sightings of cheetahs up in front, up somewhere where we're going. Maybe we'll see them, maybe we're not. But the good news is, look what Snow got us. And this is a little book of all the stuff in Kruger. And so we can find out all the stuff that we're seeing now.
And little check boxes. So
little check boxes. Ostrich, we saw those today. And then also we can see some stuff that we haven't seen that we didn't even know existed on our planet, and start looking for those as well. Yeah, we thought we were just looking for cats. Turns out like there's like 100 animals on our checklist now. It is the heat of the day, and we have all been giving up. But what did we guys tell you? You look for shadows, you look for movement, and you look for cars. And we knew that cheetahs were supposed to be up here. This many cars makes me believe cheetahs are probably up under here under one of these shade trees. We don't know, but there is a lot of cars here. We haven't seen that the whole entire day.
We did it. Our first cats in South Africa. Kruger did not let us down. We have 2 lazy cheetahs chilling out under this shade tree, tails flopping around, ears twitching. Every once in a while, one will sit up, one let out a big yawn, and we're going to just sit here for a few minutes and enjoy this, guys.
We saw cheetahs at the sanctuary, but we haven't seen them in the wild like this. So this is the first time, and
it's pretty special.
Oh,
one's moving. Curt needs to focus. cheetah experience of a lifetime.
I got cheetah fever.
Cheetah fever. Chester Cheetah. The only thing that would have been cooler is when they took off running there towards the end, if they would have made their catch. But I don't think they were 100% committed when that antelope came by. I think they were still a little groggy from their afternoon nap. But that was freaking awesome.
Oh, we just sat there and watched
Yeah.
them. And we were like, what are we going to do? Are we going to leave and go look for more?
No.
So I made some lunch. We didn't film it. We took turns staying on the cats.
Yep.
While I made lunch, I ate. Then Snow slid back. I stayed on the cats. Patience and persistence paid off. They eventually got up. And I mean, we were having fun just watching
Yeah.
them rolling around,
They're just
yawning,
like giant house
scratching,
cats.
stretching. When they get up, their legs are so long. They're so lean. They're much bigger than you would imagine. But you want to talk about what we came for. Wow. What a magical experience. If you guys aren't feeling it,
Sorry.
wow, you need to get here. That's all I can tell you.
One thing I want to tell you guys, a little behind the scene information. The cheetah footage that you guys just watched took us over an hour and a half to get. So it's not like you just pull up and film for a few minutes. There is a lot of patience in what we do, but we enjoyed every single minute of it. And now we're northbound through this park, headed towards our campsite for the night, and the sun is starting to not be quite so hot, so we hope the animals will be coming out from underneath the shade trees.
Time for them to stir.
Ah.
So, this is our second night at a campsite, and I think we were too beat to tell you too much about our last one. But we strategically kind of spaced our camp spots out from south to north. That's how we're doing the parks. The first camp spot we did was in the southern point. This is kind of in the middle, and so you guessed it, the next one's going to be in the north. Now all these regions are different. They all have kind of different flora and fauna, and there's definitely some overlap. But these places have, not only do they have camper van parking, caravan parking, tent camping, but they also have a variety of little cabinos, and I think they even have some bigger rooms available as well. Now the facilities are, decent. They have hot showers, hot cold showers. They also have toilets with toilet paper. There's even little kitchen areas for washing up your dishes. They even have some hot plates and things like that. And yeah, they're simple. They're kind of fenced in, so they're mostly protected for the animals. Obviously, you get tons of birds in these places, and also you get some straggling animals through as well. But the campsites are very functional, and I'll be honest with you, for us wheeling in here after a long day of being on safari, you are more exhausted than you would possibly think. I know you guys are probably like, you're just sitting there riding around, but after 10-12 hours of just staring into the bush looking for these animals, and then the adrenaline rush when you actually see them is just something else. It's an emotional roller coaster. And we started the day off, we start the days off pretty early, so we try to catch the morning animals, which is what we're going to do tomorrow. And yeah, what an amazing day 2. Tomorrow starts off day 3, and I'll be honest with you guys, I'm excited. We haven't seen lions, we haven't seen leopards, and we have not seen the rhinoceros. So we have 3 of the big 5 left here. So we got our work cut out for us. We'll see you in a few days, guys.
If you liked this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps us a lot. And if you want to see more of our videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you know when new videos come out. We'll see you guys in a few days from somewhere out here in the world. Cheers.